Jabari finally came back and saw Aisha laying on the floor. He had no compassion. He knelt down and said, "Why are you laying here on the floor? Get up." Aisha held onto her belly and said, "My husband, help me to get up. We passed out. You left no food for me or your unborn daughter." After helping Aisha to get off the floor, Jabari was more concerned about messing up his suit than his daughter in her belly. "My husband, you left for 3 days. I worried about you. I cooked for you and everything spoiled and we did not eat. I don't understand. Why didn't you come home?" Aisha began to cry. "Aisha, I don't love you and I don't want this child you are carrying. You failed to give me a son. I will no longer provide for you and can no longer do this. You have 3 days and you must leave my house." Aisha could not believe what she was hearing. She couldn't handle it. It was like the words Jabari spoke to her sent a pain rushing to her stomach. Suddenly, a pain she never felt before hit her in the heart. And then, it went straight to her unborn child. Jabari kept going on about how he needed a baby boy. Aisha tried to let him know that something was wrong with the baby, and he said, "Woman, shut up your mouth." He knew she was in pain, but deliberately ignored her to stall time. Throughout the day, Ayu tried calling Aisha. She was worried. She could feel something was wrong with her twin sister. Before she could hang up, the phone a call came through on the other line. "Hello, is this Ayo Abubkar?" "Yes, it is." "Ma'am, your name?" Was on the emergency contact for Aisha, your sister. Unfortunately, she had a miscarriage. Ayo immediately booked her flight from Calabar to Lagos in Nigeria. The flight took about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and every minute that went by, Ayo prayed for her sister. "Ayo made it to the hospital," she shouted. "Aisha!" And she hugged her, saying, "My sister, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry this happened to you. Where is Jabari? Does he know you're here in the hospital?" "Yes, he knows I'm here." "So where is he?" "He stayed home. He gave me the phone to call the ambulance and I came in by myself." "You came alone?" "My sister, I don't know what happened to him. Jabari always treated me so well. He always cooked for me and made sure I was eating good. After he found out I was carrying a girl, he started changing. One day, he cooked a big, beautiful dinner and I had to stand up to eat, and he only gave me a little bit of food. When he came home, he saw me still laying on the floor and Jabari took his time to help me get up. He said he did not love me and he wanted me out of his house in 3 days. It was then I felt a bad pain and I knew something was wrong with the baby. My princess is gone. Ayo, my princess is gone. Isha, I love you, my sister. Rest, get some sleep. Don't worry, I will come back. I need to handle some business. Ayo went straight to the house to confront Jabari. "You less of a man. You very wicked, evil man. I told you not to play with my sister's heart. Did I not tell you to leave her if you did not want her? But you played the fool, and now you will pay the price. You caused her to have a miscarriage, and now my niece is gone. You took advantage of my sister because she has a loving heart. You used her for a son, and now you have killed your baby girl. Her blood is on your hands, and I will see to it that you lose everything. You're not afraid of my sister, but be afraid of me." Not one time did Jabari go to the hospital to check on Aisha. Only her sister Ayo stayed by her side and nursed her back to health. She sat with her in the hospital and encouraged her until they released her. Ayo took Aisha back with her to the hotel where she was staying. While having lunch, Aisha told her sister Ayo, "I've come to a decision. I want to save my marriage." "Your marriage?" "Aisha, what marriage? This man doesn't care about you or the baby girl you are carrying. Are you mad?" "Ayo, but I love him." "Aisha, I need you to wake up. What are you thinking? You just lost your baby. Because of this wicked man. Let me deal with him." "Ayo, please leave him alone. I don't know what he's going through, but we can try again. We can try to make our marriage work. Aisha, are you on some kind of drugs? I mean, what's going on in your head? Ayo could not change Aisha's mind. She went back home to try and save her marriage, thinking, if I just show him more love, then everything will be alright and we can have more children. I have to try. Jabari told his mother, this foolish woman came back. I'm sure this time she will give me a son and he will carry on the family name. Mama said this is the last time and I will not change my mind. Aisha sat in a rocking chair, holding on to one of her deceased baby girl clothing, as tears ran down her face. My baby princess, Mama loves you and will never forget you. Eventually, Aisha was pregnant again. This time, the doctor said she was carrying twin baby boys. The news of not one son but two sons gave Jabari a change of heart. He saw it as a second chance to mend his ways, and he treated Aisha with the utmost respect. And for the very first time, he was really falling in love with her. Aisha thought her twin sister Ayo went back home, but Ayo never got on the plane. She secretly remained in the hotel without Aisha knowing. Ayo always was ready to protect her sister, so she decided to get rid of Jabari once and for all. Jabari was truly deeply in love with Aisha and never wanted to hurt her again. He was a proud father to be of twin boys and confessed his plans to Aisha about wanting a boy only to keep the company and the money. Aisha forgave him and life was good. But Ayo had no idea Jabari made a drastic change in his life and he was about to pay the ultimate price. One day, Jabari took Aisha to her doctor's appointment and Ayo sneaked into the house with the key they gave her while she was living there as a guest. She poured some kind of poison into the wine bottle. It was something to make him lose his mind like a madman. Jabari decided to drink some wine in celebration of his unborn twin sons and his true love for Aisha. And so it happened. He lost his mind after he drank the wine. He was now a madman living on the streets with no more suits but dirty rags. Most people go from rags to riches, but Jabari went from riches to rags with no remembrance of his former life, his unborn twins, or his love for Aisha. Jabari's mother was already old in age. She received a phone call informing her that her only son was a madman living on the streets, holding a teddy bear in his hands. Instantly, her hands dropped from her ears while still holding the phone, and she died from the shock of the bad news. After Aisha heard the news that the love of her life, the father of her twins, was now a madman on the streets, she collapsed. Her heart was heavy with pain. Her blood pressure hit the roof, and she too died along with the unborn twins. Ayo found out not only did her plan work to make Jabari a madman, but it also cost Aisha's life and the unborn twin baby boys. She did not want to live without her only sister. The guilt was too much, knowing that she caused all these deaths to happen from her anger and revenge toward Jabari. The same poison Ayo used to make Jabari a madman. She made 2 bottles for herself because she saw no future, not after what she did to her sister. Look at all these lives now gone unnecessarily. Never take revenge into your own hands. It can go much further than you anticipated. Learn to pray and give it to God. Remember, he said revenge belongs to him, and only God knows how far to go to bring repentance. But there's one more thing. I wonder if the twin baby boys had survived. Who would they look like?